What's going on, guys? Tane, the Digital Realtor here, aka The Handler, aka your favorite Hampton Roads Realtor. Today, we're going to be going over December 2021 market update. And this is for throughout all of Hampton Roads, all right? So the cities that you'll probably see included in here, Smithfield, Windsor, Carrollton, Suffolk, Chesapeake, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Hampton, Newport News, Yorktown, Pequosen, Williamsburg. If I missed your city, please do not kill me, just going off the top of my head. All right. But if you find this information valuable, smash the like button and as well hit the subscribe button and ring the notification so you get alerted next time we drop one of these reports. All right. Now let's dive right into it. Let me know what you guys think afterwards. So as of today, January 28th, 2022, the Feds have increased the rates. We're floating for conventional loans in the range of 3.75 to about 3.85. VA FHA from 3.125 to about 3.25. All right. And this is all important because normally when rates rise, what we typically see are less buyers out there because the affordability starts going down. I know the people out there that has seen rates at double digits are pretty much laughing because it's not that big of a deal, right? But at the end of the day, this is something that I'm interested in seeing what happens because 2021 and as well 2020 have been quite interesting. Aside from the madness going on in the world, the interesting part is the low inventory and as well the really low rates. So now with this variable in there, with the rates being higher and as well inflation being high, let's see what happens, right? So just keep that in mind as we dive into the data because I do think that this is going to make a slight difference in regards to 2022. But at the same time, the inventory is really low, and I find it really hard to see this actually catching up. So this data right here is the December 2021 market summary supplied directly from RAIN, which is our local MLS here in Hampton Roads, Real Estate Information Network. And I'll leave this open so you guys can look over it, and I'll just be chatting while you guys look over it. And what we're seeing here in Hampton Roads is we're seeing the sales hold steady, but inventory is still dropping, right? And in the recent months, we've seen even during the holiday times and winter, home buyers are remaining. The amount of home buyers out there remains steady, and in some instances even increasing. While we're getting less people putting home on the market considerably over the past years. And the real important KPI that we want to pay attention to is the month supply of inventory, the MSI. And the MSI is pretty much if no one else was to list homes for the rest of the year, how much inventory is left, right? And this is really important because if agents like me and other agents out there that's trying to bring more inventory on the market don't do their job, this number keeps going down where you're not going to have, it's going to be much higher sales prices for the buyers, which is awesome for the sellers, but it's not really that healthy, right? In December 2021, we had 2,821 active listings. And in December 2020, we had 3,818. So that is a minus 26% in comparison year over year, which is pretty insane. And the pending sales, not too much of a change, right? December 2021, the pending sales, 2,558. 2020, 2,565. And the settled sales, 3.3, in 2021, December, we had 3,092, and in December 2020, 3,119, right? So just a minus 3.34% year over year. And in new construction, this was really huge. This is close to 21% decrease. And, December 2021, we had 309 sales, December 2020, 391. And I think this has a lot to do with, the lack of this supply shortage and as well maybe even inventory shortage in the land and farm, right? The empty lots to build on. But the median sales price has increased by 5.64. December 2021, it was $290,000 as the median sales price. December 2020, $274,505 was the median sales price. And this median sales price isn't too crazy in comparison to other markets out there, like, Georgia, Texas, Florida, those kind of markets. This is pretty decent, pretty good. And really, the mind-blowing thing for me was the MSI, the month supply of inventory is just at 0.88. That's a record low, and it literally represents less than one full month of inventory. And that, like I said, if that's literally less than a month, and if agents out there stop working hard to bring more inventory on the market, and if sellers don't want to sell, then sales price is just going to keep increasing. And one thing that some people don't consider when they're selling, most people are moving to other states that may be warmer, right? Better, whatever it may be. They're moving to other states, right? And the one thing that they're not considering, because they're waiting on the sales prices to increase here even more, is in those other markets that are really hot, the appreciation is much, much higher. So like Texas, I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but Texas, Georgia, Florida, let's just say their sales price is increasing on a monthly basis by like hours, which is like it's increasing by like 5 to 10%. It's not really going to make sense for you to hold off because of the fact that you're going to lose money over there on the actual purchase while the rates increase as well. So that's just something to keep in mind for the sellers that may be thinking, let me just hold off. Because it really depends on where you're moving to, because the inventory issue is nationwide, right? And then the appreciation is insane right now in a lot of markets. But to give you an idea, 0.88 for December 2021. In December 2020, the MSI was 1.36, right? And that's just and then in December 2019, the MSI was 2.58, right? And making it a decrease of pretty much 65% in just 2 years, which is pretty insane. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button, because this tells YouTube that I'm doing a pretty good job, and hopefully I'll share with others and it'll make my job a lot more fun. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and as well ring the notification bell, because that'll alert you as soon as I drop another one of these videos. And most importantly, if you're a seller that's thinking about possibly selling in the near future, give me a buzz. I'd love to see what we can do to help out and see if it makes sense at all for us to possibly work together. And most importantly, see if it makes sense at all for you to even consider selling. Have a good one.